Yo, y'all, sit tight because what I'm about to break down is straight up wild. Beyoncé, yes, Queen Bey herself is allegedly in the middle of a scandal that could shake the music world to its core. Rumors are flying that she might have paid lawyers to bury one of JayZ's biggest secrets, a son named Rymir. That's right, Rymir claims to be JayZ's illegitimate child, and now he's speaking out. Think about it, we're talking about the power couple of the century. JayZ and Beyoncé have built an empire, controlled their image, and kept their private lives. Well, private. But now, a story has surfaced that could challenge all of that. Was there really hush money involved? Did Beyoncé step in to protect the family name? Or is this just another case of someone coming forward for clout? Rymir's allegations are serious. He's going public, sharing details that have fans and media buzzing. And honestly, the internet is losing it. From viral social media threads to heated debates on YouTube and Twitter, everyone wants to know what's really going on. Today, we're diving deep. We'll cover the full story: who Rymir is, what he claims, the timeline of events, and the possible fallout for JayZ and Beyoncé. By the end of this video, you'll have the full picture, and trust me, it's messier than anyone imagined. So buckle up, because this is one drama you do not want to miss. Alright, fam, let's get into the heart of this storm. Before we dive into allegations and hush money rumors, we need to understand who Rymir is and why his claims are causing such a massive ripple across social media and celebrity news. Rymir is reportedly a young man who claims to be JayZ's illegitimate son from a past relationship. According to him, he has proof of his connection to JayZ, including conversations, potential documentation, and personal stories about his alleged father that have never been made public. Until now, Rymir has taken to social media, interviews, and even direct messages to fan pages to tell his side of the story, and the response has been explosive. People are torn. Some are rooting for him, demanding justice and recognition, while others defend JayZ and Beyoncé, arguing it's likely a publicity stunt or false claim. The claims themselves are wild. Rymir alleges that Beyoncé was not just aware of the situation, but actively involved in making sure it didn't come out publicly. The accusation? That she allegedly hired high-powered lawyers to silence him or prevent him from speaking publicly about his supposed father. If true, this would be one of the most jaw-dropping celebrity maneuvers in recent history. Imagine one of the biggest stars in the world stepping in to protect their spouse in this way. The stakes are high, the power dynamics are massive, and the story is already capturing headlines. Now, the question everyone's asking: why now? Rymir claims that he's been trying to speak up for years, but that legal threats and intimidation allegedly kept him quiet. With social media giving him a direct platform to millions, he felt compelled to finally go public. Fans and followers have been reacting strongly. Some are calling for JayZ to acknowledge Rymir publicly, while others are defending the power couple, saying there's no concrete proof beyond Rymir's word. The public reaction has been instantaneous. Twitter threads are blowing up, Instagram comments are divided, and even hip-hop news outlets like TMZ, Page 6, and HiFops are weighing in. Clips of interviews, screenshots of social media posts, and even fan-made explainer videos are going viral, fueling the debate. The story has all the ingredients for a full-blown media frenzy: celebrity, secrecy, alleged deception, and of course, social media chaos. From a legal perspective, the situation is complex. If Beyoncé and JayZ did attempt to legally silence Rymir, it could involve non-disclosure agreements, private settlements, or even hush money arrangements. NDAs in Hollywood and the music industry are common, but public allegations like this bring scrutiny, and if there's evidence of wrongdoing, it could make things legally complicated. On the flip side, if Rymir's claims aren't verifiable, it could be seen as an attempt to gain fame or leverage from the situation. What's undeniable is the public fascination. People love a good celebrity drama, especially when it involves someone as untouchable as Beyoncé. The idea that a secret son exists and that a queen like Beyoncé allegedly went to extreme lengths to keep it hidden is irresistible for fans, media outlets, and gossip platforms alike. So where does this leave us? Well, for starters, we have to take Rymir's claims seriously enough to examine them, but also critically, understanding that this is a developing story. The timeline of events, the supposed legal actions, and the claims themselves are all part of a bigger puzzle, one that has yet to be fully verified. In the next section, we'll break down the timeline. When Rymir first made claims, what allegedly happened behind the scenes, and how Beyoncé and Jay-Z have historically handled rumors and personal scandals. By understanding the sequence, we can better analyze whether there's any truth to the claims or if it's simply another celebrity rumor spiraling out of control. But before we go there, let's recap. Rymir claims to be Jay-Z's son. He alleges Beyoncé tried to silence him with lawyers. Social media and fans are split on believing him. The situation could have legal and reputational consequences, and that, my friends, is just the beginning. Things are about to get messier. And in part 2, we'll go step by step through how this all unfolded, including alleged interactions, legal moves, and public reactions. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, alright, fam? Now that we know who Rymir is and what he's claiming, it's time to piece together the timeline, the sequence of events that has fans, media, and the internet buzzing. This is where things get really interesting, because understanding when and how these allegations surfaced helps us see the bigger picture of this celebrity storm. According to Rymir, his journey to public attention started years ago. He claims that he first reached out privately to Jay-Z and his team, attempting to make contact and establish some acknowledgement of their connection. During this time, Rymir alleges that he faced pushback, including legal threats and warnings to remain silent. Whether these threats were formal letters from attorneys or just advice from powerful people in Jay-Z's circle, Rymir insists it created a barrier that kept him from going public sooner. The idea that someone as high profile as Jay-Z could allegedly prevent their own child from speaking is explosive. If true, it's not just about hush money. It's about the power dynamics in the entertainment industry and how the ultra-wealthy protect their personal lives. Fast forward to recent months, and Rymir decides it's time to go public. He begins posting on social media platforms Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok, claiming that Beyoncé allegedly tried to pay lawyers to keep him quiet. Screenshots of messages, videos of interviews, and personal accounts started circulating, gaining traction among fans. The posts quickly went viral, leading to thousands of comments and shares, with hashtags like #RYmirClaims and #Beyoncécontroversy trending intermittently. What's important here is how social media has amplified the situation. In the past, such claims might have stayed buried in legal letters or private disputes, but today, anyone can broadcast allegations to millions within hours. The internet has essentially become the courtroom and the media combined, putting pressure on celebrities to respond or risk letting rumors spiral out of control. As the posts gained momentum, traditional media outlets picked up the story. TMZ, Page 6, and several hip-hop news channels began reporting on the claims, citing Rymir's posts and some alleged evidence he shared. Headlines ranged from cautious, like Rymir claims Jay-Z is his father, Beyoncé allegedly involved, to sensational, like Beyoncé paid lawyers to bury Jay-Z's secret son. Fan reactions have been all over the map. Some fans immediately sided with Rymir, pointing out that if his claims are true, Jay-Z and Beyoncé would have to answer publicly. Others defended the couple, highlighting their history of managing rumors and criticizing Rymir for sharing unverified allegations. The comment sections turned into heated debates, a classic example of how celebrity culture thrives on drama. While much of this is speculation, Rymir claims that Beyoncé's legal team intervened at multiple points. Allegedly, lawyers sent cease and desist letters, demanding that he refrain from speaking about Jay-Z. While we don't have confirmed copies of these letters, Rymir insists they existed and were part of why he stayed silent for so long. From a legal standpoint, this is a tricky area. NDAs and settlement agreements are common in Hollywood, but they can only go so far. If someone is indeed the child of a celebrity, they have certain rights, especially if the claims are true. On the flip side, making public allegations without evidence can have legal repercussions for Rymir, including defamation claims. The tension between truth, evidence, and celebrity protection is at the core of this story. Looking at the timeline, early 2020s was when Rymir allegedly attempted private contact with JayZ's team. By 2023, he began teasing claims on social media but remained mostly quiet due to alleged legal pressure. In late 2024, he posted more direct claims, including videos and screenshots, sparking viral attention. By 2025, full-blown media coverage began, hashtags trended, and fan debates exploded online. This sequence shows how rumors can evolve into major public controversies, especially when high-profile names like Beyoncé and JayZ are involved. What starts as a private allegation can quickly become a global story. As of now, neither Beyoncé nor JayZ has responded publicly. Historically, they've been known to keep private matters private. The couple rarely addresses personal allegations directly, preferring to let their music, performances, and public image speak for themselves. This silence adds fuel to the fire. The lack of a response often leads fans and media to speculate even more. Meanwhile, other celebrities and influencers have weighed in on social media. Some have expressed shock or sympathy for Rymir, while others have defended the couple, emphasizing that we still don't have verified evidence. This mix of reactions keeps the story alive and trending, which is exactly what happens when celebrity secrets, alleged or real, come to light. The unfolding timeline shows a few key things. Rymir is determined to share his story despite alleged legal pressure. Social media plays a massive role in amplifying celebrity disputes. Media coverage and fan reactions can make private matters public overnight. And Beyoncé and JayZ's silence adds mystery and intrigue, leaving room for speculation. In other words, this story is far from over. It's a living, breathing narrative that could take multiple twists, from legal battles to interviews to possible public acknowledgement or even more explosive claims. For fans of celebrity drama, this is exactly the kind of story that keeps people glued to their screens. And that's where we are now. The stage is set for the next chapter, and in part 3, we'll break down the analysis and speculation, what could happen legally, how it might affect Beyoncé and JayZ's empire, and what fans should watch for next. Things are about to get even juicier. Now that we've walked through who Rymir is and the timeline of events, it's time to break down the analysis and speculation surrounding these explosive claims. What could this mean for Beyoncé, JayZ, and Rymir, both legally and publicly? This is where the story gets even messier, because it's not just about allegations, it's about the potential fallout and how the world watches a celebrity empire respond to a very personal crisis. First, let's talk legal implications. If Rymir's claims hold any weight, Beyoncé and JayZ could potentially face legal scrutiny. The allegations suggest that lawyers may have been hired to prevent Rymir from going public. In the celebrity world, this usually comes in the form of NDAs, hush money settlements, or legal threats. While NDAs are legally binding, they can't cover up a child's right to pursue recognition or inheritance claims if parentage can be proven. So, if Rymir has any kind of verifiable proof, whether it's DNA tests, documented conversations, or credible witnesses, the legal stakes could be enormous. On the flip side, if Rymir cannot provide evidence, he could face counterclaims, including defamation, for making unverified public allegations. The legal chessboard here is massive, and one wrong move could spiral into months or even years of litigation. Then there's the public and reputational impact. Beyoncé and JayZ have carefully curated their image over decades. They're not just musicians, they're a global brand, an icon of culture, luxury, and influence. Any hint of scandal, especially involving allegations of a secret child and attempts to silence him, could shake the public perception of their perfect family life. Fans may feel betrayed, the media will dissect every move, and social media could explode with renewed debates. Historically, celebrities who maintain silence in such moments sometimes weather the storm, but the modern era of viral content makes staying quiet a double-edged sword. Every day without a statement gives the story room to grow, rumors to spread, and speculation to dominate headlines. It's also worth considering the human aspect of this story. Whether or not Rymir's claims are true, The emotional intensity is undeniable. Alleged feelings of exclusion, family secrecy, and the struggle for recognition resonate with audiences on a personal level. People love drama, yes, but they also empathize with narratives about identity, belonging, and justice. That's why stories like this go viral. They combine celebrity intrigue with universal human themes, making it irresistible for discussion across platforms. Another layer is the potential industry fallout. Jay-Z and Beyoncé are not just celebrities, they are business moguls, investors, and leaders in music and entertainment. Allegations of hush money or secret children could ripple across partnerships, endorsements, and ventures. Brands tend to be cautious when controversy strikes, especially if it involves morality, legality, or family scandals. Even if nothing is proven, perception is reality in the eyes of many investors and partners, and Beyoncé and Jay-Z's team likely understands that. What about Rymir? His role in this is equally complex. On one hand, he's positioning himself as someone seeking acknowledgement and possibly justice. On the other hand, the public and media scrutiny can be intense, and accusations without proof could backfire. Social media has made it easier than ever for individuals to share their side, but it also exposes them to trolling, skepticism, and potential legal consequences. The stakes are high for him as well. One wrong post or claim could turn public opinion against him entirely. Fans and followers are now deeply invested. Social media threads are full of predictions, theories, and hot takes. Some insist Beyoncé must address the claims, others defend her, arguing that fame and rumor make such allegations almost inevitable. The polarization of opinion is exactly what keeps the story trending. Each new post, story, or viral clip fuels a feedback loop where attention grows exponentially. For content creators, media outlets, and influencers, this story is a goldmine. The narrative continues to evolve with each passing day. Looking forward, there are a few possibilities. 1. Beyoncé and Jay-Z could continue their silence, letting the story fade on its own while their team works behind the scenes. 2. They could issue a public statement, either refuting or addressing the claims, which would instantly become a global talking point. 3. Legal proceedings could be initiated if Rymir pushes forward, resulting in court filings, documents, and possibly even a public courtroom drama. Each of these outcomes carries risks and rewards, both in public perception and legal strategy. Ultimately, this story is a cautionary tale about the intersection of celebrity, secrecy, and the power of social media. Allegations like these, whether true or not, show how quickly a personal matter can become a global spectacle. Beyoncé and Jay-Z's legacy is massive, but even the most iconic figures are not immune to scrutiny and speculation. For fans, it's a reminder that public personas are often carefully curated, and what happens behind closed doors may be far more complicated than it appears. For Rymir, the next steps are critical. Will he provide proof to support his claims? Will he be legally challenged? Will the couple respond in any way? Every move now has consequences, and the world is watching closely. As this story continues to unfold, one thing is certain: it has captivated the attention of millions, sparked debates, and is shaping up to be one of the most talked about celebrity controversies of the year. As fans, all we can do is watch, discuss, and stay updated. This drama is far from over, and whatever happens next could redefine how celebrity secrets, family dynamics, and public perception collide in the era of social media. The truth is still out there, and the only way to know the full story will be to watch how events unfold step by step, post by post, claim by claim. So, whether you're Team Beyoncé, Team Rymir, or just here for the drama, buckle up. This ride is just getting started, and the twists, turns, and revelations are likely to keep coming. Stay tuned, because when it comes to celebrity secrets, the reality is always messier than the rumors. Alright fam, now it's your turn. What do you think? Is Rymir telling the truth, or is this just another celebrity rumor blowing up online? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know who you're rooting for, and join the conversation. If you're as shook as we are, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single update on this unfolding drama. Trust me, You won't want to miss what happens next. We'll be keeping a close eye on every twist and turn, and we'll bring it to you first. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.